Okay, so my computer is sort of acting up because it's like, because it is very hot for some reason. I mean, the keyboard doesn't work properly. So I just finished my telephone conference with the Administrative Appeals Tribunal against the National Disability Insurance Agency. I actually had a call earlier in the day with the registrar who was going to manage the conference. Spoke to them about it, but anyway, so I was like, okay. I mean, I've got lots of thoughts on this, but I don't want to go into all of my problems and issues. Uh, I mean, I've written them down in my journal, but so basically, what happened is yesterday evening, the respondent, I don't know if that's the right word, but that's what they use. So the NDIA, they sent me like a statement of issues or facts or something. They call it a statement of issues. What do they call it? Statement of issues, yes. And I thought that was very strange. I mean, why? I mean, the timing. I mean, you give me this document on the eve of the conference. I mean, why didn't they give it to me like a week earlier? Would have been nice. So it allowed me some time to read it. Anyway, yeah, I have a lot of problems with the way the India was treating me, and I actually, mentioned it. I talked about like how the internal review decision was flawed, and I even talked to the registrar earlier in the day. But the registrar said, "Well, we want to get the issue progress. We don't want to focus on my grievances." But I was like, no, I do want to focus on my grievances. But anyway, so I was given an opportunity to mention like how I thought the decision where there was bias and that. So I did. I mean, I would have liked to have gone into it a bit more, but they didn't want to focus on that. Fine, okay. Which is my problem. I mean, my main problem with the NDIA was they treated me badly. They weren't treating me. They didn't treat me well, and that was my main issue. Anyway, so. But when you get to the substance of the thing is like they wanted evidence of my functional impairment, and so what they're going to do is they're going to pay, and apparently the registrar said that the NDIA is going to pay an occupational therapist, with a mental health occupational therapist to come to my house and do an assessment, do a functional assessment. So they're going to pay for it, and apparently the registrar was telling me, she usually argues on behalf of the applicant to get the NDI to pay, because usually they don't want to pay, but apparently like they already said they would pay in this statement of issues, so they already said they would pay for it. So which is something, because I asked her how much does it cost, and she was like $2,500, sometimes less. So anyway, so I think this, she said that was a good thing. So yeah, so they're going to do that. So that's what they've decided to do. I mean, if I disagree with their report, I can get my own report, and for that I have to apply to the legal aid, because obviously I can't afford it, so I need to get I can apply for my own report. Anyway, anyway, okay. So what's going to happen next is on apparently the respondent has until the 17th of February to make an appointment for me to get this occupational therapist to do the assessment. So they have to make an appointment within like until February 7th. These are the directions the registrar gave. And on the 18th of the February, the registrar will look at the case, and then I mean, sometimes the therapist, occupation therapist, may not be available. And initially, I said I would like prefer Mondays, but they said, "Oh, well, if you only choose one day, then it will might take months." So I said, "Okay, fine. You can choose any day of the week, but my mom will only be available on Mondays and Thursdays." And okay, so we talked about that, and so yeah. So first, we need to make an appointment to get the therapist to make the assessment, and then the report. It'll take like 4 more weeks for the report to be written, and then once the report is submitted I think they submitted to the. I don't know if they submitted to me, but anyway. So after that, I have it written down. Where did I write it down? Oh, this is what happened on the 18th. Oh, anyway, so what happens is, after after the assessment is done, the report is usually, it takes 4 weeks to complete, and then once the report is complete, given to the respondent. What? What does it say? You'll receive a call soon from my private number to arrange a disability medical assessment for a disability support pension. What the fuck? Anyway, yeah, that's for the other one. That was weird. No, that's stressing me out. So there's like 5 weeks after the report, they have to, the NDI has to say whether they accept the report, can it be resolved. Anyway, so it's going to be going that way. So what do they want now? Fucking hell. I'm so tired of all of this shit. Now I have to deal with this Centrelink issue. I hate the government. The government really sucks. This is what I was thinking. The legal system is incredibly abusive. It's like one of the most abusive systems out there. Harsh was the word used by the registrar. I mean, not in relation to the legal system, but anyway, I don't want to talk about that. I don't like the government. I don't like the legal system. I think the legal system is abusive because it's, look what they're doing. Look what they're putting me through. Look at all the hoops I've got to go through just to get these people to listen to me. Look at what they're doing to me. Look at all the hoops they're putting me through. Oh, fuck. I get very angry and stressed out. Now I have to deal with someone else on the phone. It really sucks. Anyways, I'll have to deal with that. So that's my feedback, and yeah, I'm going to end the stream.